Hello everybody, Raven Knight here. So, as many of you may already know, the trailer for the new hero has just dropped. A brand new trailer from IGN has just let us know who the new hero is, what they're called, and what they look like. So, we're going to go ahead and talk about it. We're going to watch the trailer together in this video, and I will tell you my thoughts on it as we go through and at the very end. So, let's not waste any time, guys. You've probably already seen the video, but indulge me. Let's watch it together.
What you've been told. A duel is simple. You can either be the best, or you can be everyone else. Heads, I win. Tails, you lose. Now, let's have some fun.
Okay, so that was a pretty short trailer. I thought that I would have to, pause it every now and then and talk about what we see, but that was so short, we just kind of went through it, and now we can talk about it. So, what do we have? First of all, it's very clear we have a female hero, a rapier-based hero dressed in Renaissance attire. Looks very cool. We get some voice lines, and the voice lines are showing off kind of a cocky arrogance, like we see this girl basically say, forget what you've been told. You can either be the best or you can be everyone else. Heads I win, tails you lose. You know, kind of this cocky arrogance, this sort of, I'm better than you, I know I'm better than you, you can either be me or you can be everyone else because I'm the absolute best, now let's have some fun doing it. So what we have here is we have a character who's very much brash, we have a character who's very full of herself, we have a character who has a lot of ego, but we also have a little pluckiness, a little playfulness, like she sees all this as a big game, as kind of, she's kind of aloof about everything. You get the sense that none of this is a big deal to her. Like, when you come to her with the idea of knight, samurai, Vikings, Wulin, all fighting for dominance of a land, to her it's like, whatever, I'm just here to have fun. I mean, like, I almost see her as the giggling girl who just is there to have a good time, show off, and show that she's worthy to stand with all these people. In fact, she's not just worthy, she's better than everyone else, and she knows it. Now, the coin flipping, I looks like it could be a doubloon. Could be, but there were a lot of different gold coins in circulation during the Renaissance period, so it doesn't have to be a doubloon. It could be a lot of things, so hard to say. Plus, the attire that she has on screams, it does not scream Spanish to me. Could be, but it screams more Italian Renaissance, so that is what I'm seeing. Plus, the accent reminds me a little of Ezio, so that's my first thought. Then we also see in the closing scene, she's sitting in what looks like a tavern of some sort with her legs kicked up, and on her sword, hanging from the blade, is the hat of Captain Coalheart. So apparently she's out to get him. Don't know why. Could be that she's a bounty hunter. Could be that she's got a score to settle. Could be that he stole something of hers. Or she's out to steal something from him. You know, there could be a lot of things there. But they will have a history. I am almost certain of it. They will have some kind of war to wage with each other. So that is already something that I think we can go ahead and assume. We also have a bunch of bodies lying around. So she has no problem clearing a room full of baddies. That is pretty badass. I can get behind that. The last thing that we can really say for sure is she is a rapier or espada ropera using hero. Now, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. A lot of people have been telling me, Raven, didn't you say you didn't want a rapier hero? Well, it looks like we're getting a rapier hero. And now with this reveal, yes, I think we can confirm we're getting a rapier or espada ropera hero. So here is my thoughts on that. And I want to make this clear because I think a lot of people don't listen to me very well when I say this. The reason I was not high on a rapier hero was because it does not fit practically into the world of For Honor. A medieval-style world like For Honor would not be conducive to having a rapier. Rapiers were invented in a time period where there was not as much of that going on. In a world of knights, samurai, and Vikings, you wouldn't see very many rapier because a rapier was a sword developed for a totally different time period and a different culture of combat and warfare. Plus, a rapier would not last long in the increased and long-standing punishment of medieval warfare. So I just never saw a rapier as a good weapon to bring to that kind of setting. Does that mean it can't work? Of course not, because For Honor has made a lot of things work that I don't think would. Like, they made shaman's weapons, a knife and hatchet work. They made Ocelot's weapons work. They made a stick from Shaolin work. They made a lot of things work that I don't think could work. because that's game logic. But my issue always was, from a practical standpoint, it's not something I would super want to see. But now that we're seeing it in this trailer, now I can just say, okay, well, it's here. Let's see how good it is. So I hope that they make this character really cool. I hope that they make her as flamboyant and fun and goofy and kind of arrogant as we see. I love a character with a lot of personality. So that is the thing I'll say about that. The last thing I want to point out, this is the very last thing, the name, Virtuosa. That also leads me to believe that she's Italian, because Virtuosa is the Italian word, feminine version of virtuoso. Now, virtuoso, or virtuosa in this case, refers to a person who is exceptionally skilled in a certain art, usually music. So I have to assume that there's some kind of musical connection here. And my first guess based on that, we have a rapier-using woman who's gifted in music. My first assumption is Julie d'Aubigny. That is my first thought, because she was an opera singer and a known rapier user and a known duelist. Julie d'Aubigny would probably be the best fit as the historical inspiration for this character. Again, this is all speculation, and this is just based on what we're seeing in this trailer. So what do we know from the trailer completely? What do we know? We know it is a female hero. We know she has a name and outfit that reckons back to Italy. We know that she is a rapier slash espada ropera using hero. We know she has a plucky, arrogant, egotistical, kind of sort of charming personality. And we know that she's got some kind of beef with Captain Coldheart. That tells us a lot, but it doesn't tell us enough. So I am very excited for Wednesday when we finally get all this revealed to us. I'm very excited to see what they do, to what they tell us. Oh, Ubisoft, please make this good. Okay, I'm begging you, Ubisoft. You have right here a character that could be really, really cool, or you could give us a character that's really, really cringe. I'm leaning on the side of cool here because I love a character with a personality, and she's definitely got that. Please be good. Please be good. I will forgive the rapier if you make this character good. Please. Okay, that's all I have to say for this. I hope you guys enjoyed the trailer. It does look cool. She does seem pretty neat. Wait, didn't they say... Hold on, I just thought about this. Didn't they say that this hero was an Outlander? I don't know. Wouldn't a rapier-using character be a knight? Especially if she's dressed like she's from the Renaissance. Wouldn't that be a knight? I don't know. Maybe she was supposed to be... Are we getting a knight? No, I'm sure we're getting an Outlander. Okay, I'm sure they'll explain in the video. I'm sure they'll explain in the Warriors Den. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.